Hello. Hello, hello. I apologize for taking a bit to start. I was preparing the photos to show you guys from this weekend from the Persona concert since I got back from that. It's also why I haven't streamed for a bit since I've just been resting at home. But hello everybody. Hope you guys had a good week so far. Finally Friday. This week went by very fast, to be honest, because I got off early most of this week than usual, which was nice. Also, hello Zero, hello Ivy, hello Toto, hello Lavi. Thank you for the 21 months. I'm forgetting anybody. I apologize. It's already been a week since leaving for the concert. It's crazy. Yeah, I miss it a lot. I feel like it was just like yesterday, but that's just me having like withdrawals. But yeah, no, Persona concert was fun. I do have some photos prepared for you guys, but trying to organize that right now. I kind of just threw them all in like a Discord server that I'm in and was just spam them all. But I don't have the videos because I feel like I've shared a lot of those on like TikTok already. Also, hello Swatora. Hello, hello. How are you doing? It also was like the book fair at the school that I work at this week, so I bought some stuff for myself. We got $10 off the book fair, and everyone was buying like stuff for their kid, but I ended up buying stuff for myself. So I was like, I couldn't help it. Here, let me show you guys what I got from the book fair. Let's see. Okay. I was gonna have a hand cam to do this, but all my nails broke off from like the concert, so all the press-ons like fell off. And my desk is a mess right now, so no hand cam, unfortunately. But maybe next time I could show you guys all the merch that I got. Because a lot of the stuff I got honestly was from Little Tokyo. It's just a lot of like stickers and keychains. And I did like one mini like crane machine where I got this really small toy for like $20 because I refused to give up. This is your warning to stay away from crane machines. They're very dangerous. Is this the spirit boat game? No, this is like a what would you call this? It's like a card game. Let me see. Can't remember what it's called right now. It's like a roguelike game. That's what it's called. I flew too much on the crane machines. Yeah, I know you went to round one, and I've been there before for like their Hololive collabs. I've spent so much money because the plushies are so cute, and now I have too many plushies, so I have to stay away from those because it's very dangerous. Yeah, let's see. I bought this. Oh God, gonna fucking expand. I'm not prepared. Ignore my hand. I bought this like Bulbasaur pen at the bookstore, which was like what, like $5. Maybe I could fix it so it's like smaller. I mean, I could just open my Discord. We didn't win a single crane game, just a marble game. That was Castlevania. No! See, the thing about those crane games, I think some of them since I've, like, worked at an arcade before, some machines are just, like, payout, so they wait for, like, a certain amount of money to be spent before you can get it. Some of them genuinely just take, like depends if you know how to, like, work the crane or not. But even then, sometimes when you do those cranes, you think you're about to get it, and you don't. Because I think there's those types of crane machines where it's like, you have to, like, push the figure very slowly, and sometimes even that can take a bit too. Yeah. I'm gonna try to open all the photos that I have. Not that. But yeah, unfortunately, I was only there for, like, I guess, like, 2 days and a half, so I was really only around, like, Hollywood. I didn't even have time to, like, look at the stars, which I wanted to look at. But it was nice there, the weather was actually really nice. Usually when I go to, like, LA for, like, AX, it's, like, during the July 4th weekend, so it's usually, like, 90 degrees outside, and I'm, like, melting. It's everything. What's that? I don't have a picture of the glow stick that I thought I did. But, you know, seeing people, cosplay at the Persona concert was pretty cool, though. I kinda wish I did because I have an old, like, Sai cosplay, and I was like, "Man, maybe I should have cosplayed," but I did buy, like, the P3 uniform to cosplay instead. I can never you only catch you there in winter, as you should, to be honest. Especially in, like, big events like that with big crowds, it's not fun. I don't know why they insist on having AX in summer with their demographic. Yeah. Philly was asking me the other day because someone was complaining about, like, the smell in the Persona concert, and if it's true, and unfortunately it is true, it did kind of, like, smell in there. Like, it wasn't unbearable compared to, like, other conventions I've been to, I guess. It gets worse at some points. Like, I was telling people that it, um you could smell it more when people got really excited and started jumping up and, like, raising their light sticks. I think that's when it was the worst. But maybe that's also because, I was at, like, the top levels. I feel like it would have been worse at the floor levels maybe. But I didn't smell anything during our showing, but we are also up high. I think that helps it a little bit because I feel like most of the smell was from, like, the lower area. But from what I heard, I think Friday had, like, the worst of it. But, there was also a really cool Kamoshida cosplay that I saw. It was funny because he had, like, the red blanket over him and the Burger King hat, and someone had to ask us to pass down, like, the calling card to him, which was pretty funny. Let's see. I feel like I had more photos to show you guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize all the photos. But yeah, all the songs they played was cool. I am surprised that they played a lot of, like, P5X songs, which I don't know if people complained about that, but I know some people it's kinda obvious that people didn't know, like, the soundtracks from P5X compared to, like, the other soundtracks. Also, hi, Hungary. but I'm also low-key upset because I found out that the concert that I went to is when a lot of the, Persona voice actors went too, which I found out, like, after the show, and I was like, "What?" But they were on, like, the floor level, so I didn't see them, which I'm just like, "Dang." Apparently some people went to more than one show, that's crazy. Man, I wish I went to more than one show, low-key. I was talking about that with Toto, I was like, "Man, it would've been fun to go to, like, 2 concerts if I could." But I hope next time they have one for, like, P4, I think that'd be fun. I was Part of me was hoping to hear some, like, soundtracks from P4, but, no one cosplayed as the P5X villain, the Subway Slammer. I'll do it next time. Next next Persona concert. But no, I don't think I did see any, P5X cosplays. Not that I'm surprised, but, like, I feel like there would've been at least, like, 1. I did see some, like, P2 cosplays, like Persona 2. We had an Igor cosplayer for a show. I think I saw that one when I was, like, heading inside because I got there at the venue a little late and, what was I saying? Yeah, no, so I only really saw, like, what was, like, through the line. Nope, nope, P5X, yeah. Maybe there was one out there. Oh, but I did see, like, I was a little confused why I saw, like, a Cypher cosplay from, like, Honkai Star Rail. I had to do a double take because I was like, does Cypher share, like, a voice actor from anyone in, like, Persona? Or were they just dressing up to, like, cosplay? 'Cause I was like, I don't think she shares any voice actors. Like, maybe that's why, but that's a bit of a stretch, right? Okay. But I mean, maybe they just wanted the opportunity to cosplay, I guess. I was like, "You're not from Persona." I'm gonna check the voice actors right now because I've been meaning to check that. 'Cause if that's the case, sure, I could understand, kind of. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it from what I saw. Alright, do I have this? I have the merch. Yeah, I only have these for photos. Let's see. Might have to adjust this. Can you guys see that? But yeah, here's the hoodie that I pre-ordered. I kind of wish that I got more stuff because I limited myself to like 2 things, which I kind of regret. I kind of wish that I got the poster, and I saw the towel that you got, Lavi, and I was like, "Man, the towel's actually really nice." I kind of want it, but I only got the hoodie and the glow stick, but the merch line was just super long. So I held back from going back the second day because I actually picked up the merch on like on Friday, which it was actually really disorganized picking up the merch, which kind of sucked. So I'm hoping for those that went on Saturday that it was a lot more organized because there wasn't really any staff telling us where to go. So it was just back and forth of us asking people, it's like, hey, is this the line for like pre-orders or is this the line for like the other merch? Yeah, it turned out to be really nice. How yeah, I kind of wish I have it so I could have pulled it, put it on my wall. Put myself no more clothes, so we grabbed almost everything else. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't grab the hoodie. But honestly, the bag that you got was also nice. I did see it was like in stock on the website still. See what else was on it. There was also the coasters too, but I heard a lot of apparently there's a lot of, like, people either really liked it or not because people didn't like the quality of it, I guess. But I know my friend Zen got the coaster because he wanted to gamble and see which coaster he got. Let me see, Persona 3 merch. I think the only thing that I didn't think was worth it from the shop was, like, the tattoos that they were selling since they don't last long. I mean, you could keep it, I guess, but if you're gonna use it, I think it's kind of a waste. Dude, the lines were so bad. Yeah, when we went to the venue, there was, like, 3 lines, but they didn't label anything, and one of the lines wrapped up around, like, the building, so it looked like we couldn't really tell the difference between the 2. And I say I was asking for, like, people whether it was pre-orders, but it was more like we were just listening to other people and kind of praying that we were in the same line and getting that confirmation whenever other people would ask if this was, like, the pre-order line. We didn't have an issue with the lines, and we went to pick it up around 10 a.m. on Saturday, and that bag it built tough, it saved my oh, yeah, I did hear that your eat-up bag broke. Hopefully you have other ones. I should have brought my Miku eat-up bag, but I'll probably do that for the Miku concert. But I had an extra, like, Atlas tote on me to carry all my stuff. But I'm glad the lines wasn't that bad on Saturday. Hopefully they figured out how to organize everything because we went pretty late to pick up our merch. We went Friday night at like 6 or 7 p.m., I think. So I guess it was kind of late, but that's on me because I thought pre-orders wouldn't take as long. But I was wrong. But yeah, this is the hoodie. Okay, I'm blind now, I guess. We had the glow stick. The seats were nice. Um, I can't see now. I kind of wish we were towards the middle a little bit, but we could still see everything fine. I will say that the people in front of us did stand up sometimes during the concert, and I was just like, "I'm not here to stand up. Can y'all sit back down?" Like they didn't sit up for that long, but they were like blocking everyone's view when they did stand up. Um, I checked out the Chikawa flea market theme, which was pretty cool. This is where I got a lot of like my keychains and stickers. There was these like Marvel Rivals stickers that I couldn't help but getting, so we got these. What's this? Oh yeah, this is like the little Miku that I bought at Little Tokyo. She was really expensive. She was like what, like $20 or something? It was like a Miku little blind box thing that I got. And I was super attached to her the whole trip, so I just started taking pictures of her with everything. So if you guys were there and you saw like a girl with like a Miku in her pocket, that was probably me. Because I just put her in like my jacket pocket the whole time. That's what the light stick is for, matcha. They stand up light stick goes in. But yeah, no, seeing everyone with their light sticks is always cool. I kind of wish they made it mandatory for everyone to have a light stick, you know? Or not mandatory. I mean like I hope they give like everyone like a free light stick. But maybe that's asking too much. But of course, they're gonna charge you. But yeah, no, it was a fun time. Um when Memories of You started playing, I wanted to bawl my eyes out. It was so good. Hearing everything so live was so pretty, and everyone sounded really good live. I wish I could experience it again. I hope they have one next year. Honestly, whenever. I'd go whenever they have another one. You know, I cried like a bitch. Man, I wanted to. It sounded so good. Like, if the concert ended like that, I wouldn't have complained. I was, like, bawling. I was like, "I'm not gonna cry." Live music, it's so good, it's hard to explain the difference. Yeah. I don't typically go to concerts, so this is technically, like, my second ever concert that I've ever been to. But, like, hearing them live, it was great. Here. Has it been 5 minutes? Can I put my glasses back on? Alright. Yeah, we'll do the dailies when we talk about Persona. I'll try to do a hand cam tomorrow and organize my desk so I could show you guys all my stuff. I also cried like a bitch the fact that they showed a video during the song was unfair. Yeah. Just something about seeing like the pedals in the background, it gets you. But yeah, I also did mention this on like TikTok, but before the show, I overheard someone talking about like Persona with someone, and they were like, I don't know exactly what they were talking about. They probably were talking about their famous Persona, not famous, their favorite Persona games. And one of them was like, "It's okay, bro. We know that P3 is like the worst of all the Persona games." And I was just like, hello? Like, they probably only played Persona 5. But I hope they were proven wrong after that performance. That had to be Rage Fate? Maybe. But I did see like tweets where like, I wonder how many people went to the concert and didn't play the game and only listened to the soundtrack. And honestly, I feel like a good chunk of them haven't played the games, which is fine. But I think there's a good chance that a lot of people just like maybe only listen to the P5 soundtrack. Real P3 walks so P5 could sit down. Yeah, no, I played the Persona games backwards. So I started with Persona 5, but after playing P3, my opinion on all the games have changed so much. Like, I like all of them, but my favorites have always changed whenever I play them, like when I played them backwards. So I'm really excited for like Persona 4 Golden, or for their remake when that comes out. Let's do that. Nice. What does that card do? Oh, why did I grab that card? I need to get rid of that card. Hi, Pine! How is your Friday going? Man, this daily challenge is kind of whack. It is. I don't like how we have 5 evaluates and we're playing the Watcher, so this is gonna be rough. But yeah, ever since the Persona concert, I've been in like a Persona mood. So I started Persona 3 Portable on my Switch. And now I am in a dilemma whether I want to romance Akihiko or I'm blanking right now. Shinji. Not great, but glad to see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I hope your Friday gets better and that you get to relax at least. I remember I had to spend like 3 years trying to get you to play P4. Yeah, it's very hard to get me into like big JRPGs at the start, to be honest, because I get intimidated by how long it takes. But once I start, I never stopped, and that's all that I play. But it's kind of funny that I played the Persona games backwards. Like, I do hope they have Persona 2 accessible at some point. I like to play those games. Both? Can we do both? Will I get in trouble? Or is this like, will I not get punished for dating both? Because if I can, then, you know, I want to be able to, you know, you can do both and you won't get in trouble. You can't give me this power. Why did he tell me this? Can I actually do both? I can date both. Listen, they're both great. Why would I not? And I don't get punished. If you take them tartar sauce together after your romance, they'll get sassy though? Okay. But I kind of want to see the dialogue for that. Maybe I'll look at YouTube for that so I don't have to see it. Because I haven't played the Katone's route and I really want to see her route. Because is there a difference between hers and Makoto's personality? I'm pretty sure there is, right? Let's see. This deck sucks. Oh my god, okay. She's hilarious to have Aki, Shinji, and Ken pick her for femacy. I need to check out the video then. We hate Ken in this household. I don't despise him as much as I did before because I get it. He was just really, really frustrated. I'm not talking about like romancing him, by the way. That one's kind of weird. I'm talking about like the Ken hatred in general. But yeah, no, I know some people were like weirded out about his like romance stuff. Dude. But I think you're not allowed to romance Junpei, right? Is that like impossible? I feel like Junpei fans were disappointed. I don't know if that's like a locked thing because of I'm assuming Junpei is what he bro zones you? Dang, that's rough for Junpei fans. But it makes sense. He has Chidori. Junpei is playing another game, yeah. Who are the other romance options in P3? Romance options 3. Let's see. Starting with P3 Fez was a trip like 6 months for me. Persona 4 came out, so I was eating good. That sounds nice. But I did hear Persona 3 kind of like I heard Spartacus sucked. Unless that was Fez, where there's like fatigue. Because I was initially scared of going into P3R because people always told me that Tartarus was not a fun time because of how many floors it was. I still need to finish. Not finish. Finish the DLC. OG and Fez has fatigue system. Yeah, honestly, once you get mid game, it's not that of a factor in my opinion. Okay, I guess it's just harder then, which is what most people complained about in like the OG Persona stuff. Maybe I'll stream my P3 stuff. But that would be in like random increments if that's okay. So I feel like unless you guys want to see like the whole story from the start. MMC attitude is a 180 to MC. I'm kind of curious. Because I do know a lot of people like her. And I know that she deserves a lot of love. Maybe one day they'll add it to P3 Reload, right? Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Pine. This run is not going well. We might have to restart this one. 5, 10, 15, 18. I have enough block. 23. Here, we'll do this for now. Oh god, it hurts. Okay. We might have to redo this one. I'm gonna redo this one. I grabbed signature move. And I now don't know why I chose that card. And the game is not giving you good cards. Yeah. Maybe I can choose a different card aside from signature moves. But I don't know if any of the cards were better than what I chose. Maybe we'll take a different route this time. Maybe we go to a shop earlier. We'll try that. We're gonna take damage here. Well, since I'm gonna, might as well. She's precious. I mean, I love both protags, but I resent Atlas for ignoring my girl. I've seen the mods for her, and it looks like it's been polished out nicely. But it's still a shame that we have to mod it to get all that stuff. Like, imagine seeing like the menu screens for her. Those would have been really pretty. Sure, take the gold. We'll see what we can get. Get rid of this card. Atlas, my life is yours if you would just give us another fem. Yeah! But you know, they're already working on the new remake, and they're probably working on Persona 6, I think. I took her out. Uh-oh. Okay. Guess we'll just go to another shop. That reminds me, I was looking at PC builds because I'm upgrading my PC soon, and I remember that the P3 case exists, and I'm like, shit, I kind of want to get the Persona case. Which one is it? See if I could show you which case it is. Because I haven't upgraded my PC since 2019, so my PC is getting up there in age and is very much due for an upgrade. The only issue with it is that it's a fucking huge case, but it's very nice, so it's kind of worth it, to be honest. You might just have to pick up a pre-built and get the parts for the E3 case. Do they sell like a pre-built case? Like, can I get like a pre-built case with the P3 case? Will they do that? Or should I just buy the case and let it sit in my room? Yeah, I'd love to join you, Lavi. The case is so pretty. I need it. It's really big and it might take up a lot of space in my desk, but I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, let me see. There you go. Yeah, this is the case. Oh fuck, it's blurry. Let me find a better picture for you guys. Because I have a pretty big desk. It's like an L-shaped desk. So it can fit it, but it's not that sturdy. So maybe I'll have to get like a thing, put it on the floor, or get like a stand thingy. Hold on. I'm getting a nicer photo for you guys. That's not blurry. I think I just shared the same photo. Hold on. It's not showing. Oh, actually, you know, I could just do this. What am I doing? Yeah, this is the case that I want. It's fucking huge, but I think it'd be worth it. A bigger PC case is nicer for airflow overall anyway. That's true. My case is really like tiny right now. But I have to buy a new PC soon with all the prices of like RAM going up. Because are RAM prices still high right now? Because I had a build saved, but I took a look at like the pieces that I need to buy, and RAM that I initially wanted is now like 1,000. So I'm just like, what the heck? Why is everything going up? And like the graphics card that I wanted was like 2,000, and I'm just like, I need to upgrade this soon because everything is gonna keep going up. It's not deja vu, it's not, and it hurts. You guys want to see what I'm rocking with the build right now? Let's see, let me find it. See, a lot of the stuff is probably just like sold out too. Okay, this is the build that I was initially going for. A lot of the stuff is sold out. I will be changing the case because I did already check if it was compatible with the Persona case, and it is. But I do need to choose some new stuff because the video card is sold out. So maybe I could find like an alternative. I have found some other alternatives that's like 600, 700, which I am okay with, I guess. Everything else is like the typical price, I think, but the you can see the RAM here is like $939, which makes me sad. And it's 2000 for everything right now, but the video card isn't even in stock, so it probably would have been like more expensive, so welp. I low-key just might keep an eye out on like Facebook Marketplace for now and just see if I can maybe scavenge some parts from like old PCs. Because honestly, that might be my best bet right now. Oh, hello readers! Welcome in! We're robbing Costco? Yeah, Costco actually has a really nice pre-built PC. Hi Fern! Hi readers! Hi Phantom! We're looking at, we were talking about the Persona concert and we're looking at PC builds right now. But hello readers! Let me give you a shout out. How was the Soul Link? Oh thank you. This is Peak Slay the Spire. Yeah, we took a break from the daily stuff real quick. And then I got sidetracked talking about the insane RAM prices right now. Okay, it didn't work. No, it worked. It just taken a bit. Yeah, it might be a thing to get pre-builds that aren't integrated. That's kind of how I got my current GPU. Yeah, Fire Emblem looks peak right now. My title doesn't say Fire Emblem, right? Right? No, it says Slay the Spire. Okay, yeah. No, I was supposed to talk about the concert and do the dailies. I was hoping that would take under like 30 minutes, but I ended up yapping about the concert longer than I thought. But I said Slay the Spire stuff, right? But yeah, no. Everything's right. I said I was gonna talk about the concert, Slay the Spire, and then Fire Emblem. I think we're still on the track, kind of. But yeah, I hope the Soul Link went well. Did you guys get any new cool Pokemon? You should suggest to one of your students' parents that they spend less time on their computer, follow their Facebook, and wait. Honestly, if I can get a good deal out of that, maybe. But Costco does have good pre-built, I think. Let me see if I could pull up Costco right now and see the pre-built stuff. Pencil got a shiny. Got a shiny. What kind of shiny did he get? Never mind. I can't show the Costco. 'Cause it's gonna show my location. Gonna show like the nearest area for delivery, so I can't. But they do have like decent pre-built stuff. But honestly, if all else goes wrong, I will just, if everything's too expensive, I'll just we're gonna buy the Persona 3 case and then just get all the parts slowly. Cause I don't know what to do with my old PC. Maybe I could sell some of the old parts that I have. We'll take your word for it. Yeah, you guys trust me, right? Alright, let's go back. Slay the Spire. Get rid of that card, because we need to get rid of our cards. This is a big deck. But yeah, we're just doing the daily challenge in Slay the Spire, which basically there's like different modifiers. So sometimes you can build your own deck, sometimes you're given a deck, and for this daily challenge, they give you 6 of these evaluate cards, which kind of sucks. I finally made it on Act 3 on the Silent. Congrats! The Silent is one of like the hardest ones, to be honest. Also, to those who are playing Slay the Spire, if you finish the game with all the characters, you guys can unlock the beta art, which is cool because they have like silly art. Here, let me show you guys actually. Save progress. Settings, game settings. Where is it at? Credits? Oh, it's in Compendium. It's in the card library, yeah. If you guys finish the game with all the characters at least once, there's like beta art you can look at. So there's like the original art, beta art, and you can choose like if you want to use like the original or the beta one. Some of the beta art is silly. Which is the one that has like really good ones? The Watcher has good ones, yeah, like which is the... Where is it? You can just see the little like sketches they had prior. Eruption, Bowling Vash, Flying Sleeves. This one's funny because like follow-up is just the Silent and the Watcher. Pressure Point's pretty funny. Fasting. He's just saying no to like the donut. Bro, yeah, I'm trying to look for the scar. There it is. This is a... I think this one's a lot of people's favorites. Brawl. It's so good. Like, I've even forgotten how like the original cards look like since I usually use the beta cards. Oh, I didn't mean to abandon the run. Okay, we can finish this daily run, even though this deck sucks. I believe. I'll get this card. Six. The Frog has some good ones too. Yeah, the Defect also has good cards. I'd look at all those cards, but I want to get to the Fire Emblem. 32, goodbye. My deck right now. I don't think we should take any cards. Bronze Scales, we'll take those. No! Ice Cream would have been nice. Did we get the energy card? Sure, we'll get the energy card. Also, I'll be right back. I forgot I left Bagel outside in the backyard. I'm gonna bring her back inside real quick and I'll be right back. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I will go hydrate real quick. I need to bring Bagel back inside. Bye-bye. I have returned. Bagel is fine, I promise. She freaking bolted inside though. I was supposed to bring her back inside like at 9. She ran inside straight to her bed, ready to go to bed. But she's fine, I promise. I remembered 2 more pictures that I wanted to show you guys. Well, 1 more picture that I wanted to show you guys technically. But I remembered another photo existed. But my dad sent me this picture of where's this picture? Is this it? Oh no, it's not open right now. It's not this one. Where is it? Yeah, here she's. This is Bagel waiting outside for me, and I'm just like, no, I'm sorry. She's just waiting patiently. Sorry, I grabbed an ice cream. But she's back inside in her bed, don't worry. She's ready to go to bed now. But yeah, I forgot to tell you guys the story about getting this keychain. This is kind of funny. Because you know how in conventions they usually like label like the items when you want to order it? This one didn't have a label. And I was too embarrassed to get this keychain, but I really wanted this keychain. I feel like it embodies me. Low key. So I had to go up to the lady, ask really nicely, and ask for like the cat keychain. And I tried everything I could to avoid saying like fuck you keychain, but she didn't know what I was talking about when I said I wanted the cat keychain, and she couldn't see where I was pointing. So I was just like, "Can I get the fuck you keychain?" She looked so confused, and I was like, and then it finally clicked after like 5 seconds, and she gave it to me. But this was low key embarrassing to get, but it was worth it. She's just now on my mic now, chilling. And I kind of want to get more of these keychains because there are some other ones that were really nice. Abuse? No, it's okay. Bagel forgives me, I promise. She has her coat on, so she wasn't out for too long. I'll discard this card. Should we get another? No, we have enough cards. We need to make our deck smaller. Really? Okay. Do this. Use the regen potion. But do we forgive you? You guys can. For Bagel. $15, $67, $18, $21. Here, we'll block all of this right now. But at least I'm taking damage from the scales. Have we even beat the first boss yet? Of course, it's a slime. Okay. Should we even get? No. I don't know what to do with my cards. um, sure, we'll make that one cheaper. We have the explosive potion that we can use. Oh, that one, you're right. You're so right. I don't know if I chose the one that you were talking about, but I'm assuming it's the one that I chose. Shit, okay. Might have to use these already. Okay. Okay, we can make this work. Cool. Okay. We're on life support, but we did it. Corruption. Ooh. Do we go corruption? The extra strength is nice. We have a lot of skills though. Sure. We'll upgrade this card. Get that. Okay. We can work with this. Can we fight 3 enemies without dying? Should we just go straight to a shop? We'll go this way. I think this way is safer. I feel like. You're cooking, I don't know what does what. You could learn if you ever play. I'm right. Do you have the game? I don't remember if you have it or not. Because a lot of people I know have been starting it coincidentally, because I know Golden started it since he had enough points to buy it, I think. And then Fanto's been playing it daily nowadays, I think. And Toto's been watching me play, so he's been playing the daily stuff again, which is kind of funny. Oh, wait, I have the boots, so I can move wherever I want. Nope, well, if it's on sale, I'll get it, maybe. Is it worth it? No. We'll block. This hurts. Remove a card. Get rid of all the defense. Hera! Hello, readers! Hello, hello! Hi, Hera! Welcome in, readers. How was stream? What are you guys playing? Let me see. Dune Crawl. What is Dune Crawl? I hope Dune Crawl was fun. We were talking about the Persona concert earlier while doing the Slay the Spire dailies. And then we'll probably move on to Three Houses. But welcome in, readers. Hope you guys had a good time with Hera. If you guys need to rest, please be sure to get some water and go get something to eat if you guys need to. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. Let me see what Dune Crawl is. Also, the ice cream I got is melting. It's an open world action adventure game where you take sandy teas atop a giant station, black power cans. I see. I hope it was fun. Have you fun at the concert? It was. I miss it already. It definitely doesn't feel like it's already been like a week since it passed. Co-op game where we fight on crabs. I see. I do see the giant crab. It looks like a fun game though. But yeah, I've been having a hard time on the daily challenge. It is rough. But hopefully we can finish it. I'm gonna heal here. Trio apparition. Screw it. Hi Delta! Congrats on the 3 stream streak. Thank you for the bonk. How was your Friday going? Oh no! Are all my cards gone already? Oh no, we have one. Cool. It's a little scary, but we saved it. We can salvage this, I think. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna upgrade all these cards so they don't disappear. We want to get rid of no, we don't. I think we should upgrade corruption so we can use the skill cards. It's going good, just grinding some Unite. I hope that's been going good. Have you been doing ranked on Unite? Ooh, yikes, okay. Dang, maybe I should have got more cards if I knew I was getting the corruption card. No! It's a shop! And I'm broke! Should we get more attack? Hmm. No. I think we're better off saving. We'll just upgrade these ones. Let's not use that one yet. I'll take this one, please. I'm at Ultra right now. And there's a new Pokemon. Oh, what Pokemon is out? I'm not really kept up with Pokemon Unite stuff. I've really only been playing Pokemon ZA and Rivals as of late, to be honest. I don't know if we can defeat him in time. Mappo Rivals, yeah. It's always bad whenever I get addicted to it again, because I usually only stream like once a week if I do play Rivals. So I've been trying not to play as much. $102. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no! Oh no! I don't have enough health. Play for the vibes. You know, funnily enough, the jokes for that have gone down compared to like the first week that drama happened. I don't want to talk too much about it, but the first like week after that whole incident, all you could see in Rivals was people talking about like Widow and vibes and talking about like 40k for like all the games. But it's toned down. It's not as much as before. I can't do it, guys. This challenge is too hard. Okay, let's just do... We can just do a regular... What haven't I played? I haven't played the here, Brandon, pick a number 1 to 4. You don't know any of these characters, but you can choose the character that looks cool to you. Whatever you want. 3. Are you guys fine with 3? We can do the frog. Okay, sure, we can do the frog. Why not? I'll try to speedrun this. Upgrade a card. Enemies in combat have 3 HP. Is there a boss somewhere? Alright. We'll try enemies in your combat have 1 HP. So that's 1. And if there's no enemies here, we can get this guy. Hopefully. Alright. Not gonna. No, we'll grab this card, sure. Upgrade a card. Upgrade this one. I'm gonna try to play this as fast and efficiently as I can. Compile driver. No, I don't want these. I want orbs. No, we're not gonna fight the heart this time. Another time next time we could. It worked out. Free relic, thank you very much. Get loop. You know, I think they removed the frog in the Slay the Spire 2 game, I think, from what I saw, which makes me kind of sad. Or was it the Watcher? Pretty sure it was the frog, though. Ah, shoot. Okay. Please get the rat. Dang it. Okay. Ooh, incense burner. That's nice. Orb Boy was my favorite though. Yeah, it's a shame. I think they added like a new character though, so I'm excited for that. I thought they would remove the silent, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you. There you go. This is going a lot faster than the Watcher run. But maybe that's because I play the defect a lot. When I first played this game, it took me like a year to finally try the other characters because I just really liked playing the Ironclad and I was too intimidated to play the other characters. But it's been a bit since I played the Ironclad. Unless he's in like the daily stuff. Ooh, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, we'll do this. Defect is just so fun when you get the right cards, just spam orbs on them. Yeah, having like a bunch of orb slots is like really satisfying as the defect. But the Ironclad is fun since you can that's where I've gotten like the highest strength with the Ironclad. Let's go! Ooh, okay. Who are we fighting next? Not gonna. Do we get Rainbow or Buffer? I'll go with Rainbow. Buffer would be nice though. Inserter, say less? Okay, there's a shop. I'll go on this one. There's another shop up here. Skip that. Oh, I should have done this earlier. Shoot. Okay. Can I get a self-repair card? Glacier. Hi, Aster. Hello, hello. How are you? We're just trying to finish a run of Slay the Spire before I go to Fire Emblem for a bit. I'm doing all right. Just woke up. Oh, well, good morning. I hope you slept well. It's like almost 10 p.m. right now. I don't want to lose my gold. Okay. How are you? I'm doing good. Been a nice Friday. Got off work early today, so that's nice. I do have to wake up a little early tomorrow since it's my mom's birthday. She wants to go to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow, which I haven't been in like years, so hopefully it's a good there. Oh no! No! Dang it. Alright. Well, we might just start a Fire Emblem if I can't finish a run. That's okay. What's your job? I am a school counselor. And this week, kids were having like conferences this week, so school got out early this week. At like, kids get out like 12:15. But I still had to stay there till 2 p.m. because of training. What councils do? We basically just help students if they're having like a hard time in like school and stuff. Or if they're having a hard time with like academics. Really depends. But we basically meet with kids like one-on-one and teach them coping skills. Consume food. How is food? Have you not eaten since like breakfast? Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's a nice job. It can get stressful at some times with some of the kids that I work with, but it's a rewarding job. All right, let us switch to Fire Emblem. Can you guys see that? You guys can't see that. Let me find the audio. Devoured steak and ooh, that looks good. Not looks good, sounds good. Imagining it in my head does look good though. Texas Roadhouse buns. Yeah, my mom and my sister really like eating like you know how in restaurants they give you like bread for like appetizers? My family loves eating like the free bread. They eat like more than like 3 rolls of bread and I only eat like 1 because I get or else I'm not gonna be able to eat like the other meals. But I just can't consume that much bread as they can. But yeah, we're leaving like 10:30 tomorrow for Texas Roadhouse, so I haven't even looked at the menu, so maybe I'll just get a burger or something. But yes, we're playing a Fire Emblem Three Houses just because I've had the itch to play a Fire Emblem game. I have been playing Yakuza, trying to finish so I can just play the finale tomorrow. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. Just come in for free bread and leave. True. But I also want to tell the servers that it's my mom's birthday. So I think that'd be funny. Also, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I could use some water right now. Walking fish, Terraria. Can you walk your fish in Terraria? I was trying not to look at Terraria stuff off stream because I'm trying to play that game as blind as I could. But Terraria was fun yesterday. I could see myself getting into it. I'm surprised I haven't tried it out since like yesterday, to be honest. Oh, I need to change the stream title. But yeah, we're gonna do a run of 3 houses. We'll probably do Dimitri's route, just because that's my favorite route. Fire. 3 houses. And then maybe we'll play the DLC, because I haven't played the DLC yet. But honestly, I have been in like a farming mood, like a farming game mood, so Terraria was a good game to get that itch in. I also realized where the soundtrack came from because I've heard the music before and I'm like, oh, this is where I've heard it. You want to play normal, hard? It's been a bit since I played Fire Emblem. We'll go normal. Go... Sure, we'll go classic. Do I want to go classic? Yeah, we'll go classic. Casual, too late. We're going in. Can I switch it? Kind of want to switch it now. Also, hi Ash. Thank you for the head pet. We're here for the vibes. That is true. If we can switch it later, we can. I meant it reminded me of Walking the Fish we last. Oh, the one that I like murdered on sight. Hello, Rhea.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die.
Ooh.
You took everything that I loved.
That's how we show was critical to the plot. It was, apparently.
He's gone now, Mother.
Stabbing in a Nintendo game? God, it's been so long since I played 3 houses. I played all the routes back to back when this game first came out. I almost failed my chemistry final because of this game.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Is this one correct? Yes.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you?
Yeah.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Gliss.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Imagine explaining to Professor Sorry teacher I was playing Hot Waifu and Husbando Anime Chess. No, for real. I'd bring my Switch to college and just play in the library during my breaks.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Wow,
Bro,
your
same,
names never
yeah. Like, how
cease.
could I not bring
It
it?
seems we share our day of birth.
Because
How strange.
the last few years of college, I commuted. Because I used to live, like, on an apartment nearby campus, like, my first 2 years of college. But when I commuted, I just took my Switch to me to class. Like, everyone was, like, studying in the library floors. But me, I brought my Switch.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
When the classes were, like, 2 hours in between, I'm not studying. Yeah, I even had some classes where there were, like, 5-6 hour gaps. So sometimes I just waited in my car or, like, took a nap.
It is almost time to...
Which reminds me, one of these days, I saw, like, a post
Hey, time to wake
on
up.
my phone that my school that I used to go to, they have, like, napping stations now, like those napping pods, and I'm like, what the heck?
Were you having that dream again?
I wouldn't use it because I don't think I'd trust it since other people used it, but it's kind of funny to think that they have, like, napping pods in the campus now. I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Okay, time to get moving. Our
Wait, my
next
school
job
has
is in the
napping
kingdom.
pods. Have you used the napping pods? Oh my god, same college. Honestly, I'm not surprised if, like, other colleges have integrated napping pods.
I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
One thing that I do remember from, like, my college is they used to bring, like, dogs, like service dogs, during, like, finals week. In case, like, students were stressed, so they could just, like, pet dogs. It was the best thing ever. Of course.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
No, I just sleep in my dorm room. That's fair.
Please forgive our intrusion.
I was
We were
very
embarking on
bad
a situation
with
not
attendance in school, to be honest. I slept in a lot.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Man, look at them.
We're being pursued
They're so
by a group of
young.
bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
I'm not going into those snapping pods, someone like getting freaky in those and no one cleaning them, right? Like I don't trust the like I don't trust them to be cleaned properly, so I would never use it. As nice as like napping sounds.
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. Come on, let's move.
This is a lot of save data. Okay. I know I did lose some of my data. Sure, we'll save over this one. So I have like, how many hours do I have in this game? Oop. It is not 1 hour. I guess my data got lost since it uninstalled, but it was like 300 hours initially. Dang. I might have to restart all the routes if my other saves aren't there then. It's gonna bother me. How's it? It is not 1 hour. I played this game. Unless it's like, doesn't data travel over from like your other Switch? Because I guess I didn't play on like my old Switch, but look kind of weird. Alright. I remember the buttons.
Ready and willing.
A little break. Hi, Nom. Free houses? Yeah, I've been excited to play this again. We're only doing Dimitri's route, and then we'll probably play the DLC, but I've been very Fire Emblem deprived.
Stay focused.
Like, I could play Awakening, which I did think about, but I might save that for another time.
Thank you. We are in your debt. Please, lend...
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Gonna stand next to Dimitri to get the social links up. Use battle money to create bookmarks, tutorial guides, okay. Did we ever get, let's say, in the new FE game? No. But I think they said it was coming out like fall of this year. Like, it's definitely coming out this year. Just no set date yet. Okay. But that's the only game that can convince me to get a Switch too. But I mean, to be fair, I didn't get the Switch when it first came out till like 2 years in. Took me a bit to get it. So I'm not really in a rush to get the Switch anyways. Let's get Edelgard here. And put you here. Yeah, they might give us an updated Switch Lite. I really played dock, so I loved my Lite. I kind of wish I got a Lite, but I was kind of scared of getting not Joy-Con. Yeah, I was just getting scared of like my Joy-Cons drifting, I guess.
You say you're a...
Hello, Raiders! Hello, hello! Welcome in. How was stream? Let me give you a shout out. Let me spell this out. How was Valkyria Chronicles? Hi Raiders, welcome in. To those of you that just came in, hi, my name is Glace. We just started playing Three Houses, so yeah. I'm preparing myself for the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out this year. Yeah, I've played through all the routes before. I haven't played since release, so I thought it'd be fun to play Dimitri's house again. Are those Dimitri and Edelgard emotes? Those are so cute! I need the Dimitri emote. That's adorable. But yeah, thank you for the raid. I don't know if it's late for a lot of you guys, but if it is, please be sure to rest. If you guys need to, go drink water. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoy your stay.
Well, how was that?
We will be doing Dimitri's route, because that is my favorite route. Alright, attack here. I'm so excited for the new one. Yeah,
That is that.
I was just telling everyone that like it's my reason for finally investing in a Switch 2.
Over already.
The last Fire Emblem game I played was Echoes,
Why are there mercenaries in the village?
which I played with
Guess we'll
Toto.
have to deal with
but-
them too.
I did think about playing Awakening or Radiant Dawn, but I feel like Three Houses made sense for the new game coming out, since it's speculated that this is the new game is a prequel supposedly of Three Houses, either a prequel or it's what happens after. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but from what I assume, they are linked, I think. Blue lions are my house, I respect. I love the blue lions emotes. Those are so cute. I need to get these for myself to have on my own Discord.
What's a ring?
I'm the one who should.
But yeah, initially when I played this game, I wanted to play the Golden Deer route first with Claude, but I ended up liking the Blue Lions route a lot more. Oh, he's already here. Sure.
Hey, you!
Nice.
Such power dwells within.
Ooh, I should have fought the other enemies first. Level up. Uh-oh.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool! Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yeah, and I am also called the Beginning. I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that came to me.
Why is it always the lolly? Yeah.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child?
It was like
Mere
that in
child
Engaged
who
too,
forgot her
right?
own
There's
name?
this one lady.
Phooey! That
I don't even
child
remember
just
her name.
saved your life. And when
I am no child.
such Eric, you threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Reverse, reverse.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
I've played these games before.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed.
Why him?
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Let me check something real quick. Hey, sorry about that. I gotta check my phone real quick.
And how about you, kid? Are you the...
Yes.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind... I'd love for you to see the monastery. What's troubling you, Captain?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
The
It
voices.
seems your presence is required.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Hi, Joe.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of a...
His intentions.
Joe,
were
I
as
wish you
clear
good
as
luck
day.
in your Uma
You
pulls
will prove a
tomorrow.
lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
If you guys don't know, Uma Musume has like free 10 pulls for Tamino Cross till tomorrow, I think.
Oh, joy. A royal debate personally.
So you
as the
can get
embodiment
Tamino
of
Cross for
distrust.
free,
I'd
essentially,
say
if you
your
get
little
lucky.
exchange smacked
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation.
Congrats
Showed
on
me you
Tasha.
still have
Thank
much to
you. I
learn.
didn't expect to get her, honestly. I've just been saving my carrots.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you
Alright,
to
I'm doing
consider
good.
lending your services to the
It's
Empire.
been a nice Friday. Getting kind of cold in my room, but it's been nice. We
might
talked
as well
about the
tell you
Persona
now. I
concert
am
for a
no
little
mere
bit.
student. I am also
The Slay the
Adrestian
Spire
Empire's
runs did not go that well, so we're just restarting Three Houses run.
Halt, Edelgard.
Saiyan
Please
Sky
allow me to
keeps
finish my
cursing
own
me whenever
proposition.
I want someone. For me, I always get Bourbon. I've gotten her
Holy
like
Kingdom of
3
Fargus
times
is in
now
dire need of exceptional individuals
because
like
I
yourself.
pulled for her when she first came out, and now she just keeps coming back home whenever I pull on other banners.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
Persona concert looks so cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I do hope they have like other ones in the future, which I'm sure they can do since, you know, they had this one.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship, but it seems there's no time for niceties in this world.
Hopefully they can integrate
So, capable
P4
stranger, let's get
soundtracks
right
this
to it.
time. So I
Where
think
does
that'd
your
be nice.
allegiance lie?
It seems
Which
one's
I
place
could
of
see them
birth is
doing
quite
since the
significant.
remake comes out.
Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Dimitri!
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
I really want to play the remake. I couldn't bring myself to play before Golden. Have you only played the original Persona 4?
Looks like we'll have to pick
I
this up
haven't
another
played the
time.
original P4. I went straight to playing Golden.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Honestly, I feel like if you were at a point where you were starting it and the remake was announced, I feel like you should just wait for the remake.
Yes, I thought the same. Oh, hi, babies.
Ooh. I played P4 Golden but could only get past the first palace. I see, yeah. Usually the
Part 1.
first few
Flight
dungeons are
Club.
usually slow in
Great
Persona
Tree
games.
Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now
It's a lot
control
more
the
than 3
land.
houses.
In
Yeah.
the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be
I
your
can
first
only
time
count
at the
to 4.
monastery. I'd be
True, if
happy
you
to
can only
show you
count that
around.
high, then there's only
It
4
really
houses.
is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Persona
Like
4
it or
remake,
not,
now
we'll
we'll get a
be there
resurgence
soon
of
enough.
Narukami X Sadachi Dojins and see if people would call that a problematic toxic yaoi. Yeah, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be a time when the game comes out. I was there during the P4 Golden Vita days. You know, it
There
took
it
me
is.
so long to start Persona
Geralt
4 Golden because I
Montmorency.
have it on the Vita. I started it on the Vita, I have it on the Switch, and I also have it on PC and PlayStation. But I finally beat it like a few years ago on PC. It just took a bit. What's all that movement? I know, right?
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's Ash Ketchum as a hot anime teacher. Do they have the same voice actor?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the
More
Archbishop,
skinky
Lady
dress
Rhea.
male teachers. Maybe there's more of those
Thank you for your
characters in
patience, Gerald. My name
the
is Cedric.
new
I'm
Fire
an
Emblem
advisor to
game.
the
What's it called?
Archbishop.
Fortune Sweep?
Right.
Maybe.
Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, Was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings.
Learning a
I
lot
had
about Fire
expected that
Emblem today.
Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach. You heard those brats earlier talking about the... Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. You
Nope.
can handle things from here.
We're
Good
the
luck.
professor.
And watch out for Lady. I don't know what she's thinking, making...
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well, I am Hanneman, a Crest scholar.
Man, I
and
remember when
professor
I
at the
cosplayed
Officers' Academy.
Byleth
I
at a
wonder
con.
if
I had a
you
lot
bear
of people
crest
call
of
to
your
me
own.
because
When
they
next
wanted
you have a moment to spare, I
pictures.
insist that you pay
Whenever
me
they
a
called me,
visit
they'd
so
be
we
like,
can
"Professor,"
delve
and I was
into
like,
the
"Huh?
subject further.
I'm
You're talking to me?"
I'm a
You're a physician.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel.
Oh, that's yeah, it was fun. I did meet a lot of like other
It
Fire
seems
Emblem
you'll be
Three
taking
Houses
charge of one of
cosplayers
the
that year.
Academy's I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature.
Do you really not know? Fine.
There was this like
I'll
one
do you
dude
a
that really
favor
wanted to
and
picture me.
explain.
He was like, "Wait, Professor,
The
can I get a
Officers'
photo?" I
Academy
was
is
like,
comprised
"Yeah."
of 3 The
You
Black
can.
Eagle House, their house leader this year is...
The Blue Lion
Hi,
House is for
Michael. Hello,
students from the
hello.
Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
How are you doing?
Their house leader this year.
I hope your
Lastly,
Pokemon
there's
shiny
the
hunting has
Golden
been going
Deer
well.
House, which is for students of the... Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the
I was
academy.
at
to get
AX.
your breakfast. When
I've
you've a
dressed up
moment,
as Byleth
please
both
stop
for
by my
AX
research
and for
laboratory.
like a
The old
local
man
con
has a
near
point.
my area. So I guess
And
technically
keep
both.
in mind that I've only notified. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you.
I think
Have
Byleth
you
is
no
one of my
intention
like
of
favorite
changing your mind,
cosplays that I've
Rhea?
done.
Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
You see my character moving on the bottom? That's just me shaking my Joy-Con aggressively. Why is the loading time so fast, so long? Okay. Just wait for the Switch to buff. True, just the instant load-ins.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Music is so comfy here. It is, it is.
May I ask a favor of you?
Speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Alright. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay. Oh.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagle. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No, I think I remember everybody still. Unless I have to
I wonder if I hope you've had a
talk
chance
to
to meet
everybody.
everyone. She's
But I mean, I guess we could look at the other people that we want to recruit since we're choosing Blue Lions. So we can't recruit Hubert. We're gonna recruit Bernadetta, Dorothea probably, since she's a good like dancer, I think. And Petra's really strong too.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Brigid is a vassal state.
I didn't recruit her one time in a route, and she like kicked my ass.
To the west of Bridget is a vast.
All right, so I'll go recruit those two. Greetings, professors.
As for me, my job, and by greetings, you must be the new professor. As for me, my job, and by that I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Did you guys know you can in the Fire Emblem Gacha game you can pull for the gatekeeper, like this dude right here? I don't have him, but you can pull him, I think.
Huh?
Yes.
There's Claude.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Maybe we could recruit Hilda. Cause let me see.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
I think from Golden Deer, we'll try to recruit Lysithia and Marianne. Those are my favorites in this class.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Yeah.
Look at the kitties. We can't pet them in this game, but they're very cute.
Okay.
Spotted Sylvain. Hello, Sylvain.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Dedue.
Hi there. You must be the one
And
everyone's
Ash.
talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedue. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words
Three Houses
cannot
definitely
express
makes
my
you want to
gratitude.
play more
Should you
Academy-esque
ever require
games.
my
Yeah.
strength,
I don't know
please
what
know that
other
I will
games I
hasten
could
to
think of that
repay
are
your
also
debt.
like Academy-esque, but they are like fun to play.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
The first thing I thought of is Danganronpa, but that's not really Academy-esque-ish.
That does sound. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I think—
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh!
No, you're just somebody else. Danganronpa definitely has the academy part, but also the stress and mystery part. Yeah. You would think that it's like an academy, like a calm academy game first time you play, but then it's not. Dark type of school, if that's that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Lines. Where's Dimitri at? There he is.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
You did. Yes. I already know everybody. Or we could hear descriptions of, like, Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. He gravitates toward people who are skilled.
I have to remember how to build some of these characters.
I appreciate your effort.
Quest complete. Alright. We can head back.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of student. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
We will pick Blue Lion House.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More important.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No! I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Start combat. First, select one of your units pressing the A button, then select an enemy within the attack range highlighted in red. Why are the loading screens so long? Your new places to explore in the monastery. Did you choose a house yet? We just chose Blue Lions.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine
I bet you
whether
guys
the
thought
power
I
of a
was
crest
choosing
resides within
the
it.
other one.
Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there.
I remember seeing a lot of memes going around with this man, because he'd always say the word crest a lot.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps, what in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Okay. So, house rivalry battle. So this is where the mock battle is, and it's also Ferdinand's birthday. I don't really want to recruit him, but we could still get him a birthday gift, I guess. Can I change my outfit? Do I have outfits still? We have this one. No, I like this one though. Could have sworn I had the DLC stuff. Alright, let's go explore. Or save. I forgot you can go fishing. Okay.
Yes. I hear there will be a mock battle soon. I trust that you will, regardless of the results, as this is your first time at the monastery. Both students, for example, I encourage both students, I encourage.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I have a request.
Deduce seeds. Hello. Okay.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet? Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one.
Me too.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Hey, there's an inn that serves the most amazing food. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Where's the cat? Is this where the cafeteria is? Okay, we'll do the gardening first, and then we'll go to the dining hall. Oh, we need a fish too. Hello, Ash.
Oh, there are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
Ooh,
That's normal.
shit.
They all look. You should try looking around the greenhouse.
My thanks.
I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Hi there!
Can we unlock fishing?
Goddess.
Is it the dining hall to unlock the ability?
Professor? Hey, Professor. There's an inn that serves...
Where's the dining hall at? Was it here? Hello.
I, was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Me too.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Is the dining hall this way?
Okay.
Yes, I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles and enjoy the thrill of anticipation.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
Listen to this.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Well, of course. Professor!
Is he near the dining hall? Did I miss it?
Professor?
It's not here. Don't remember where it's at. Maybe it's down here. Nope, here it is.
Here at the monastery, I am hopeful to...
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, the monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother. Might you help me with a favor?
Okay, let's who do we want to recruit? We'll probably choose someone who's not in our house so we can gain points. Let's do Marianne and we can do Bernadetta, sure. Since she's always in her room.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Let's go.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ugh. Why can't the
Let's go catch a fish. So I think that's all the stuff we have to do. Catch a fish. We did the garden, dining hall. Get fish at the pond? Yes. Do I remember how to fish? Press A button to hook it, or fish will escape the bait. Press the A button when the circles overlap to reduce the stamina of the hooked fish. Once stamina is depleted, you'll successfully cut the fish. Okay. do you mean? Okay.
You have helped me so much. Hello there, Professor.
Nice. Is that all the stuff I can do? I think that's it, huh? So end today's free time. Yeah, so you don't have any more points. I think next is the mock battle. Okay, cool. Would you like to buy flowers? Sure.
Much appreciated.
We'll probably finish the mock battle and then we'll end here.
It's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use.
Hello, Raiders! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hello, Creeper Kev. How was stream? Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, how was stream? What game were you guys playing? Hope you guys had a good time. Guru Guru. I see, yeah, I commissioned this like a few months ago. This little dancing guru. And she's just been here in the corner of my stream overlay. It's kind of just part of my overlay right now. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope Elden Ring Night Rain was fun. To those of you that just came in, hello. My name is Glace. We're just playing some Three Houses right now. I've played through this game before, but I wanted to replay one of the routes since the new Fire Emblem game is coming out. But yeah, welcome in everybody. By all means, if you guys need to rest, if you guys have to raid and run, that's totally okay. Please be sure to hydrate if you guys need to. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your stay. Helping my buddy learn the ropes. That sounds fun. I have yet to play Elden Ring since my PC can't handle it quite yet. But I will upgrade it soon. So hopefully I can get through Elden Ring one day. And then eventually try out Night Rain if I can.
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything.
I popped in here since I never played Fire Emblem and I gotta play a Fire Emblem game for the first time. Oh, well I hope you enjoy it for whatever game you do choose. You honestly could choose any game that you wanted to.
Join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our
Completed my first expeditions with Kev. I hope they went well. Sounds like it was fun.
Kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint.
Soon, yeah, soon.
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for.
Is there any Fire Emblem games that like interest you? Or do you just want to go in with like any game?
A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time.
By the way, I love your avatar. It looks well made. Thank you. I recently debuted this model last year, I think. Last year in like November, I think. Been a bit.
A good point, Claude. I apologize. That wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
I never thought about trying one, so I was just gonna try what I was recommended. Honestly, whatever is most accessible to you.
Precious. Looks like you and the students.
Because if you could emulate it, I'd recommend the older games, just because I like those games more, but I think Three Houses is like the easiest game to access.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you
All of
later.
them are a fun time though.
I look forward to assessing
It
your
doesn't really matter
abilities.
which
I
one
hope
you
you don't
start with, so
disappoint.
whatever appeals to you, to be honest. So thank you for the follow, Arcade. Welcome in. But personally, my favorite was Awakening. So I'd recommend that. But this game is also not a bad one to start with. I just feel like it's more intimidating since there's like technically 4 different routes in this game. So I feel like that can be overwhelming for new players. You only deploy 5. Okay, we're gonna... Sure, we'll rock with this.
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that
That's what I
defeats
was
the other two
recommended,
is
yeah.
declared the
Yeah,
winner.
well, it also was my
Incidentally, I'll
first
be
Fire Emblem
overseeing this
game
mock
when I
battle,
played
so
Awakening.
listen well if you
I
want
first
to
played the
win.
demo out when it came out on the 3DS. Since I didn't have any like other games aside from like Animal Crossing and Pokemon.
Stay focused.
So it was a random demo that I decided to try one day. And since then, I've played the game like countless times. Also, hello Couch Potato, welcome in. I hope you're having a good evening or morning wherever you're at. Also, thank you Aster for the hydrate and stretch.
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
I hope you've had breakfast.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines?
You got it, 80.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although... Clearly not. Or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
Okay, should we go left side? We'll go right. Maybe we'll go to the right. Right first. Go this way. And then rotate here unless they engage. Okay. And this reminds me of when I played Rickenstein. I don't think I know what that game is, but I do know that this fighting style, or not, this game style is similar to some other stuff. Let me see. I can see the similarities. The combat is very similar. Also, hello 2X, welcome in. You're not late, don't worry. Hope you're having a good Friday or Saturday, depending where you're at. Maybe I shouldn't put Mercedes up here. We can put... I didn't grab any mages, huh? Okay. Or I'm gonna go make a really late dinner. Good luck. Thank you. I hope you have a good dinner. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I'll put you here.
I've lost?
Units don't die here since this is like a mock battle, right? Pretty sure.
Well done.
Well done, Teach.
It's gonna hurt. Okay. We'll use Dimitri. Here, why not?
My.
Too easy.
You're a big help.
As expected. We must all do our part.
It looks like these two aren't gonna engage unless we go around. Maybe we can send Dimitri this way.
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a deep...
Let's go here. How far can you reach? Are you the one that can reach? You have a bigger range. Nosferatu. Okay, you can only reach here. It's this guy that has like a big ass radius. Put Felix here.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once?
Victory is in sight.
Ooh, owie. Okay. Dimitri, you're gonna go here.
Who's next? Slow.
Can you reach this far, Ash? No, you can't. Shoot, okay. Felix. You can do this, right? Sick, okay.
Why am I even here?
Alright. Ash. We can wait here. I think we can tank this damage. Oh god! Oh god!
Stronger, huh?
I haven't put Felix on life support, I'm sorry. Okay. We got it though. They are rapidly coming in this direction though. It's kind of scary. Third shots, cool. Alright. You are gonna be here. And then Dimitri, you can fight Edelgard. You won't miss a 96, right?
I would expect.
I must keep aiming higher.
Forced to retreat.
Can't take much more.
You can take that.
Thanks.
She can't reach. Okay. Wait here.
I'll do.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. How far can you guys go? You can reach here. Ooh, this might be risky. Okay. We will put you here, maybe.
Saw that coming.
Claude is all the way here. Okay, we can... Felix, you can go here.
Another win. So, you've made it past Manuela, eh?
Should I have held back?
See your range, Claude. Okay. Cool. I was worried I put myself in a bad position, but honestly, Claude running off all the way here helped a lot. So we're gonna do this. Should we do combat art? Sure, why not? You're level 2, 1, 3, 3. Okay. Let's level up Mercedes.
I needed that.
Is this a joke?
I'm sorry, Ash.
I must have let my guard down.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends.
Thanks, Felix.
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think? Of course. After all, we fought hard out there. Such exertion is bound to make anyone hungry for respite. Don't you agree?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
It's just in the face, Dimitri.
You say that, but your eyes tell a different story. I know we only just met, so I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
Okay.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacement.
Wait! Get back here! Damn!
Cool. Ah.
Part 1.
The voices in your set sound like Morgana.
Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
So hello,
In
I hope you're
honor
having
of
a
the
good
saints
evening.
whose births or deaths took place
We
under
just
this
finished the first chapter,
people
but the
perform
blue
music
lions are
once
out.
beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
There are new places to explore in the monastery.
As you have already been notified, your mission
Best
is
route.
to
It is
subdue
the
some
best route.
bandits.
I've played this game
Our students
before
have been learning about
when
combat
it
through
first
study,
released, but
this is a precious
I've
opportunity
been
to
wanting
provide
to
them with
replay
practical
it since
experience.
the new
The
Fire Emblem
Knights will
game's coming
support your
out.
mission and are prepared
But
to
yeah,
offer
it's
their
been a fun time.
assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor.
As am I.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought, but I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little
I hope
pupils
Fortune's
die.
Weave is good. Me too.
Stay vigilant and lead them well.
I don't think they've announced
Wish I could offer
a
you my
release date for it
Lady
yet,
Rhea won't allow it.
but I believe they said
now,
it's
I'll try to
speculated
figure out what she wants from
for.
you.
Let me see.
I don't mind you settling into your life here.
Fortune's
but don't let your
Weave.
guard down. Ever.
All it says is 2026. Yeah, we've only really seen the one trailer from that one direct, but yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be released when you finished all the routes. That's like 100 hours. I don't have it in me. I only have it in me to do one route and then the DLC.
Thank you.
Because supposedly this is the Fortune Weave's the prequel is what people have speculated, right? So hi Vaughn! Hello, hello! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening. But yeah, I'm hoping they release like a limited Switch edition for Fortune's Weave. I know they don't typically have like Fire Emblem consoles, but it would be nice. Also Natsu, hello! Hello readers, welcome in. How's stream? Let me give you a shout out. Alright, I guess we can do the quest first. And then... So what's on the calendar right now? We have... Did stream die? Natsu, did you break my stream? Are we back? I apologize, that might have been my internet. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. My bad. Might have been the internet. What was I saying before I got off? Yeah, we'll do quest. We'll go fish. Do all the quests here and then probably end here since it is getting late. But my apologies. I don't know why stream died. That was fun. Oh, you're playing Three Houses again? I think I'm a little after the hair color change. Oh, okay. So you're already past the time skip then. I think. If I remember correctly. But yeah, I wanted to play the DLC, but I don't remember much from this game since I haven't played since the release, so I thought it would be a nice refresher.
Professor, hey!
That's enough, Leonie.
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Sorry, I can't stay. Gotta drive to Hannah's grandparents in the morning and I'll be gone till Monday. That's okay, Natsu. I hope you have a good time seeing Hannah's grandparents. Hope you have a good night and rest well. Thank you for the raid, though. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time with Trails.
That said, we have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of Bandit. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle?
No, I think I remember everything. Yeah, Hannah's going through the DLC, going through in-depth trailer, watching videos, and getting a few more things that I'm going through Three Houses. I need to make a little list of all the characters that I want to recruit. Because I have a good idea, I just don't remember which, I also don't remember what skills I need to train for them, so that's something I have to look back on.
Let's see.
Alright, which is the other quest that I need to do? Felix has high motivation right now. Here's the quest. Starting with this most, and search for the tactics primer and the captor Captain's quarters. Improves it to get up to speed. Okay. Where is the captain's quarters? Is it this way?
Professor?
Hey there.
Okay.
I don't remember the map. Excuse me. This is the dining hall. Should we catch a fish today? No, it's okay. Take care. Also can't wait to play Code Vein 2 with Lavi at some point. Got to see Chris Hackney's in the game. I didn't notice, but he also voiced the MC in one of my favorite games throughout Nexus. Does he? I didn't know that. I also didn't know that Code Vein 2 doesn't have co-op apparently, which I thought it did, but I don't know if they've mentioned anything about having multiplayer in the future, which is surprising. But I'm sure they'll integrate it at some point. I also looked up how to make light sources in Terraria for when we build again next Thursday, but that's it. Night feels alright not to. I look forward to Terraria next week. I was looking at like house builds for Terraria the other day, or well, I thought about looking up house builds because I want to make a really nice house. But I don't really know how to get the rest of the materials. Where's the captain's quarters at? Where's Petra? Can't we fast travel in this game? Thought we could. That's why I'm hoping with not playing Code Vein 2 for a while, because it does have co-op so we can play together, because we played all the games neater together. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I know when it first came out, I assumed that you would be playing right away with Lavi, so I'm surprised you guys didn't start, but after seeing it's only single player, I could see. Maybe we'll even see a boss, but I'm still a little lost. Yeah, there's a lot in this game, but honestly, we can take our time. I'm sure we'll figure it out as time goes. Your house looked nice. I tried. You guys are all mining and exploring everywhere while I was working on the house the whole time. Yeah, maybe I'll stream it next time. Where is your quarters, good sir?
Greetings, Professor. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Like fish.
Greetings, Professor. Dining hall. Where is the captain's headquarters?
I was thinking.
Oh, it's on the second floor, huh? I don't think we can go this way, but we will try. I think I went the wrong way. This is the cathedral. Unless this is where it's at.
Here's an idea.
Oh, there is a map. I am a fool. Okay, we just need to go to the second floor then. I can fast travel too. Okay, cool. I'll just go this way. We'll grab this thing and save. Was I think I mined for 10 minutes. I was scared down there. It is very scary in the mines. I almost drowned at one point because I couldn't see, so I kept on jumping upward and just hoping that I wouldn't drown. Oh, here it is. Gonna pick this up. Thank you very much. Access the items to store swap items for your units. Access the abilities, comments, arts, equip your units with playable learned. Okay. Cool. Alright. Alright, I'd like to keep going, but I have to wake up early tomorrow for my mom's birthday, so I think we'll end it here. I'll probably continue more of this tomorrow and also go back and finally finish Yakuza 4 as well, since we'll be wrapping that up soon as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for the raids tonight. Let me see where I could send you guys to. Oh, I know who to send you guys to. We're sending you guys to Toto, who is playing Resident Evil 4. Alright, thank you again to everyone who joined tonight. Say hello to Toto for me. And I will see you guys next time. Alright, good night everybody. Bye-bye.